Ever woken up feeling absolutely terrified, unable to move a muscle, with a shadowy figure lurking in your room? You're not alone. That terrifying experience, known as sleep paralysis, affects millions of people around the world. For centuries, it's been blamed on demons, ghosts, and other supernatural forces. But what if it's actually your brain's own alarm system, glitching out? Every night, your brain cycles through different stages of sleep, from light rest to deep dreams. And during the dream stage, known as REM sleep, your brain does something extraordinary. It shuts off your body's ability to move. This is called REM atonia, a safety mechanism so you don't act out your dreams. But sometimes things don't line up perfectly. Your brain wakes up, but your body doesn't. You become aware of your surroundings, but your muscles are still paralyzed. You try to scream, but no sound comes out. You want to move, but it feels like an invisible force is holding you down. That's when panic hits, and your brain starts filling in the blanks. In that half-awake state, the line between dream and reality blurs. Your brain may project images or sensations from the dream world into the real one. That's why people often see dark figures, sense someone watching them, or feel pressure on their chest. It's not an evil presence. It's your own mind mixing two realities together. Scientists believe this terrifying illusion starts in a part of your brain called the amygdala. That's your built-in alarm system, the center of fear and threat detection. When you wake up paralyzed, your amygdala goes into overdrive. It knows something's wrong. You're awake, but can't move. So it floods your body with fear. Your brain, desperate for an explanation, creates one. And that's where the shadowy figures come in. Meanwhile, other parts of your brain, like the temporal and parietal lobes, get confused too. They help you understand where your body is in space. But during sleep paralysis, they misfire, making you feel like you're floating, falling, or being touched. It's your brain's way of trying to make sense of mixed signals from dream and wakefulness. The feeling of weight on your chest is also perfectly explainable. During REM sleep, your breathing naturally becomes shallow. When you wake up but your body is still asleep, it continues that slow dream breathing. That creates the sense of pressure or suffocation, even though nothing's there. Throughout history, people have tried to make sense of this experience in cultural ways. In Japan, it's called kanashibari, meaning bound by metal. In Newfoundland, it's the old hag, a witch sitting on your chest. In African folklore, it's sometimes seen as a spirit pressing down on your body. Different names, different beliefs, but the same universal experience. Modern science shows that sleep paralysis is surprisingly common. Roughly 1 in 5 people will experience it at least once in their life. It's more likely when you're sleep-deprived, stressed, or have an irregular sleep schedule. Even sleeping on your back increases the chance, because it affects how your body transitions between sleep stages. There's also a genetic component. If one of your family members experiences sleep paralysis, you might be more likely to have it too. That's because genes influence how the brain switches between REM and waking states. In most cases, though, it's completely harmless, just extremely frightening. But what makes sleep paralysis truly fascinating isn't the fear. It's what it reveals about consciousness itself. For a brief moment, your brain exists in two worlds at once, dreaming and awake. You're conscious enough to know what's happening, but still trapped in a dream state. Neuroscientists study sleep paralysis to better understand how the brain constructs reality. Because when you see a shadow figure or feel pressure on your chest, it's all happening inside your head. Your brain doesn't just record reality, it actively builds it, second by second, based on perception, memory, and emotion. That means sleep paralysis isn't just a nightmare. It's a powerful example of how the mind can create an entire reality, one that feels utterly real, without any external cause. It shows how thin the line truly is between what's imagined and what's experienced. Sleep paralysis reminds us of something profound, how fragile and complex our consciousness really is. It shows us that even fear itself is a creation of the mind. The same brain that traps you in a nightmare is also capable of freeing you from it. Every experience, even the terrifying ones, reveals just how powerful your brain truly is.